super timber. Put a little air in the tires, I think. I don't know. I didn't really feel like I pumped any in, but I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of hard to tell where the stem is in the tire or not. This is the second flight of it today. First flight I was just mainly playing around with the flaps. I didn't have to change anything from my original setup. Didn't have to put a click of trim in it. I just took my time, made sure all the edges were straight. And the only two control rods from the box I had to adjust was one flap and the elevator.
Time remaining 8 minutes.
I flew, the first pack I flew a little over 7 minutes, and I still came down with like 80% of the battery. But I only went full speed, a few short bursts. Let's do a loop going away. Yeah. I almost think I need a little bit of trim in my elevator, but I don't know for sure. I flew full speed. We'll fly full speed when I make this turn here. Keeping the wings a little flat, a little power. There's full power. Full up. Whoa!
Time remaining 7 minutes.
She gets up there fast, man.
Takeoff flaps.
I was going a little fast for the flaps there. I don't have any mix on those. I got
Landing
just a
flaps. Time
little
stop.
bit on my landing. I'll show you. My landings aren't all that drastic, to be honest with you. The wind's picking up. I bounced it.
Timer start.
I still got my tires pretty bouncy.
Timer stop. Timer start.
There you can see
Timer
my-
stop.
There you can see my landing flaps. There's my
Takeoff
takeoff flaps.
Timer start.
Pointed away from the poles in case something bad happens.
Flaps up.
You hear the tires kind of sound like a ball bouncing on the rough runway. Boing, 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 boing. Ah. This is 2 days after
Time
the maiden.
remaining 6 minutes.
Yesterday I worked in the hangar. It was kind of... What was the weather? I can't even remember what the weather was like yesterday. That was an 80% roll rate. And for the maiden, I screwed up. I had my elevator at 100% and 20% expo. I put in a little more expo, maybe, I think I put it up to 30 and dropped my elevator down to 80.
Takeoff flaps.
Still getting used to it. The gnats are just terrible, man.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
I can put some gnat spray.
Timer stop.
As you can see, they still buzz around. They don't touch, but they buzz.
Timer start. Timer stop.
Whoa. In the rough.
Timer start.
In the rough.
Timer stop. Timer start. Takeoff flaps. Flaps up.
And the reason why I got my throttle talking to me is just so you can see that I fly more off the wing than off the prop. So I'm always messing around about a 1/2 to 3/4 throttle. I don't know. I know that bothers some. I'll turn it down. I cranked the volume up for these first few flights.
Take off flaps.
Because if something goes
Landing
wrong
flaps. Timer stop.
and I watch the video and I can hear my throttle,
Timer start. Timer stop.
man,
Timer start.
man, that went bad.
Flaps up.
I might have too much flap for my landing flap. Either that or I'm not timing the drop, you know, the touch just right. Like I said, man, it's, you know,
Time
it's actually
remaining 4 minutes.
the first day that I've got to fly this
Take off flaps.
where I'm not dealing with winds gusting up towards 20 miles an hour.
Timer stop. Timer start. Timer
That was
stop.
better. Came in a little hotter.
Flaps up.
A little
Timer
hotter.
start.
Between that stuff is kind of oily, man, and a little bit of sweat now, and the transmitter's like sliding around. Butt ass strap.
Take off flaps. Timer stop.
Wow. That is just amazing, man. Ah, I see there. There, I kind of, hopefully I was looking up on that. You didn't get to see it. But, yeah, I let it drift in too fast.
Flaps up. Timer start.
I see what I did. It's just a feeling. To me, landing is just like you're walking that fine line between stall and power. And I haven't quite got there yet with this.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Take off flaps. Timer stop.
Clear that pole. Power.
Timer start. Flaps up.
Man, I didn't realize I was that close to the. I forgot this is a pretty wide plane, man. I thought, well, from where I was looking at the fuse, and where the fuse was at, man, I thought, heck, I got a long ways to go before the pole. I don't really want to whack these wings
Take
into a
off
pole.
flaps.
There's just no wind right now.
Landing flaps.
All
Timer
right,
stop.
let's see if we can do this with those landing flaps. Power.
Timer start. Timer stop.
Man, just a little bounce from the wheels, man.
Take off flaps. Timer start. Flaps up.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off a little bit of my landing flaps, I think. Might just be a little much. But I like it for slowing it down. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know I gotta work on
Time
landings.
2 minutes. Take off flaps.
I know I got a lot of work to do on landings, that's for sure. But we'll get it. I get all my planes, and it might take 3 batteries before I get it to where it greases every time.
Timer start.
Oh man, there's just no wind. The sun is just hot. It's funny. It's like when I left the house, it was completely sunny and 78. When I got here, it was completely overcast and 75, and now the clouds are breaking up. And it's hot, humid. It's 100% humidity all day long.
Landing flaps.
The gnats are buzzing me, man.
Timer stop.
All right. Power.
Timer start. Timer stop. Timer start. Timer stop.
Ooh, man. Son of a gun, man. I'm bound and determined to break that landing gear. Holy cow. I didn't mean for this to be a gear stress test. I just don't like that, the way that gear. Let me go in.
Takeoff flaps. Landing flaps.
All right, let's try that. I took a little bit of it out. It's getting hot.
Flaps up.
Let's go try, see if we can get a better landing, man.
Timer stop.
Okay.
Timer stop.
I just wanted to make sure. I thought maybe somehow things had got out on the line, but I was laying on the elevator. I was looking at it. I was like, no, what are we doing? We're messing it up. And I do not have any mix, any down mix.
Time remaining 1 minute. Takeoff flaps. Timer stop. Landing flaps.
There we go. That was better there. That was better. I took a little less drop out of it. There we go. That's going to work.
Flaps up.
I felt pretty good on the sticks today too.
Takeoff
I am
flaps.
good. I'm doing
1
all right.
minute
I'm learning,
over.
man. I'm learning. I'm learning. We're just going to try low flaps.
Timer stop.
There we go. That was better.
Flaps up. Timer start. Timer stop. Timer start. Timer stop. Motor off.
I'll close the video out here. Well, I learned a lot. I learned that if you're going to stall it, you got to watch the weight. 'Cause it's a heavy plane. It drops fast. I'm learning that. I'm learning it. We'll get it. Had some decent landings and some not so decent landings. Like when I let it drop out of the air down there, I don't know exactly what happened there, how I managed to let it loose all lift. There you have it, man. Stress test the landing gear for you. It worked well. It's a beautiful day. And again, I got the battery in the same spot I had it before. I'll show you. There's where I have it. Right there. The CG felt good. It's perfect, really. It's not nose or tail light. Well, my hands are too between the oil for the gnats and the sweat. I can't get it off. Tuco is under the shade. Jeff is in the sun. We're at Liberty Landing. We had fun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and becoming part of Team Let's Go Flying. Ow, 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 ow.